And just like that, another country. Hello, Switzerland.
Following on from last week's epic Italian section of our road trip home, the crossing to Switzerland and the next day of travel was wet. I mean, seriously wet.
I'm absolutely gutted it's raining. Good that it's raining because I'm now seeing all this water rushing down, but it's bad because it's A, horrible to drive in, and B, it's clearly not as lovely as having a blue sky. And oh, these switchbacks are boring as, going through the mountains. Crazy. If you've not got the view because it's overcast and you're in the clouds, and it's boring just going back and forth on these switchbacks. I've had better drives. This is a nightmare. Oh, for goodness sake. Oh God, I've lost grip now. Bloody hell. And I'm cold. Has anyone else got a Sprinter, like a 907? I don't know if it's the same for the other ones as well, but every now and again, my heating don't work and it just blows out cold air, regardless of what temperature I put it up to. Like this should be 25 and it's cold. My feet are cold. And what I have to do is actually stop, turn the engine on and off, and sometimes that sorts it out. It happens a couple of times, maybe 2, 3, 4 times a year. But of course, you only want your heating on when you want your heating on. So when it don't come on, bloody cold. So if you have had this problem in a Sprinter where your heating blows out cold air instead, intermittently, could you let me know in the comments what the hell it is? Because the trouble is, if I take it into a garage or whatever and say, can you look at it? It's rare that it actually ever does it. So I've got to wait till it happens and then go, oh, anyway, you know what I'm trying to say? Do you know what the hell's going on with my Sprinter blowing out cold air when it's meant to be hot? Thank you. I've literally had to pull over, put some socks on. My feet are so damn cold. Bloody cold air blowing on them. I'm hoping when I start this engine, it'll get warm again. But for now, a temporary fix. And in case it doesn't work, the socks are on. Rubbish.
Now, as per usual, Jen, the star that she is, has already sifted through what was an extremely limited choice of free park-ups for the night in this area. So there's hoping that beyond this awesome approach road, there will be a worthwhile camp at the end that we can stay the night.
Morning from Switzerland. This has been a really lovely park. Obviously we got here and it was absolutely peeing down with rain, so not so good. It is so bloody wet and that leak is hitting the bed. I've got a bucket. However, I've had to shuffle the van around. I dog-legged it up in the end right in the corner and stop that leak, so I know I do need to sort that out. But at the moment the sun's out, so we rejoice. Bit of an early start with a helicopter coming over, but I suppose that's part of where we are, mountain rescue and all that maybe. But in an area which is extremely limited for free park-ups, because a lot of this is sort of national park status, this was pretty much the only one that we could find that looked suitable enough, with reports that you're okay to park overnight. So we did, it was fine. One other van turned up last night as well as us too. Beautiful area. I think this is the start of one of those sort of bike runs as well. A lot of the Alps we've seen that in the summer months seem to be more mountain bike orientated. So the same applies here, but there's a kids playground, there's a little restaurant, there's oodles of water, bins, walks of course, and beautiful views. So yeah, this one gets a jolly good thumbs up, and far better than I first thought when we arrived last night at least. But As we said, Switzerland is only a transit country for us. We are off to Liechtenstein this morning. Don't know anything about that, apart from the fact I understand it to be an extremely small country. So we'll probably be able to just scoot into there relatively early this morning, find a park up, because I do want to stay there for the night, and I've got some editing and things to do. So Liechtenstein is up next. Can't get it started. Oh, anyone who's travelling with dogs, what with all the freedom that Blue's had and running around with everyone else and Luna and that, ticks. Now, Blue does have, we have a good little system with you, don't we? No? It's not usually a problem because he has that, oh, I don't know, front line or whatever it is, that thing you put on the back of their neck. But so prevalent, that's a good word, so prevalent are the ticks so far. About a couple in Morocco, couple sort of as we're sort of coming across, easy to spot. Of course, you're checking them regularly anyway. But yesterday, I found a tick on his dick. Anyway, needless to say, I had to go in and do the old medical procedure and take that off. So do be very mindful of ticks, eh, little man, eh? He's all right now, though. He survived, didn't you? You just sneezed on me. Thanks, mate. Look how lovely this area is for a park up. Stunning. Even better when it ain't raining. So disappointed with the views yesterday because of course we were travelling in the clouds, and if it weren't the clouds it was just rain and the views were missing basically. So hopefully this morning we'll actually get to see some of the views that I kind of expected of Switzerland. I was robbed. I thought it was hot in here. The heating's working again. See what I mean? It's so intermittent. This morning, now it's heated up. 25 bloody degrees of hot air coming at me, and it's not necessary. But it is very apparent that I have an intermittent problem with my heating. Super smooth roads these. Wide, clean, not much traffic, and no potholes. I can't remember the last time I saw a pothole. These guys obviously know how to do it. And if they go from freezing temperatures to hot and all the things that typically are excused for our condition of the roads in the UK, there is no excuse. These guys can do it. Oh, we're in the snow. Oh, it's getting colder. We're obviously getting high, my ears keep popping. Now I'm guessing all these poles at the side of the road are markers for when it's under the snow to keep in check where the actual road is.
But what goes up must come down, and with that the snow melted away and the warm temperatures came back.
We passed Davos, the place where the evil psychos of the New World Order do their bidding. Oh wow, look at this. I love it. How mad! Huh? It's like Hansel and Gretel world. Hansel.
And with that final picture book of a village in Switzerland, there was another country already in sight.
Liechtenstein! Yay! Well, that's the third country in as many days. I gotta love this shit. Got no idea what Liechtenstein's all about though. Now though, I've got to try and find the park up. Jen and Nick went ahead. Well, they didn't. It's just that my sat nav weren't working properly because I'm not getting signal, or wasn't getting signal in Switzerland. So my CarPlay wasn't working properly. Anyway, took a wrong turn, lost each other. They, I believe, are already at the park up, and I've got 7 minutes to go. Oh, this looks all right. Fabulous, that's perfect timing because I'm going to wet myself quick. Well, we've settled in and it's hot. In fact, Jenny, you said it's hot.
It's hot.
It's double hot. And after coming over the mountains, actually it was about 10, did it go even lower than that?
We hit 10.5.
So of course actually it would have got colder where we went through the snow. Luckily I had jeans on. I've split my jeans, by the way, I'm going to have to fix them. Back to shorts and t-shirt because it is spitzing.
And spitzing like a schmutzer.
And Liechtenstein, we still don't know much about this place apart from the fact it's tiny. So we should be through here in 5 minutes, but for the fact we're going to stay here the night. So we'll enjoy their hospitality because it's a nice park up. And I've got a tip for you. In fact, I'm going to have to take you in for this one because it's detailed, but this is my top tip, van life tip for today. In fact, this is a life tip. This is a lifesaver potentially. So if you're like me and you wear glasses, I am blind as anything, and these are my spares because I broke the other ones. If you were in a shop and you forgot your glasses and you're in the supermarket and you want to check the price or the ingredients or whatever, and you go, oh no, I've got my glasses, and if you're like me, you ain't got a clue what you're looking at. And I didn't know this, maybe some of you do, but if you don't, you're going to love it. If you put your finger and thumb together like that, and then you put that finger behind it to create just the tiniest of little holes, you close one eye and look through that tiny little hole, you can see. It's like a little, you make a, what are they called? It's like a finger telescope. And believe it or not, try it. If you wear glasses, take them off now and look through the tiniest of holes and you'll be able to read through your fingers. There you go. Thank me later. I know a few of you have tried that. Let me know in the comments if you tried it and tell me it works, right? I wonder when other explorers like Christopher Columbus, who was the other one? Drake, Captain Cook. Captain Cook? He was from bloody Peter Pan. All right, I'll make you right. James Cook. Anyway, I wonder when they were returning home if they had to do. Hang on, I'm recording. I wonder if they cleaned their feet like I'm gonna to make sure that I'm fit for UK re-entry. I'm gonna give myself a pedicure. I'm gonna do my shit. I have been feral for months. It's quite scary, really. I right fancy having clean feet. I think since I put trainers on, because now it's getting, well, it's not cold here because it's been hot. It's been used to 30 degrees every day, but it's obviously going to start cooling down, and it did through the mountains, which reminded me that socks and trainers are going to be the order of the day. And you don't want to put socks on dirty feet. You get away with it, flip-flops. Yeah, look at that. Has anyone else got a bucket like that? Actually, I might just leave them to soak for a while. What do you reckon? I thought they were tanned. It's dirt. Yeah, this will get me through quarantine anyway. If I was going to Australia, they wouldn't let me in, would they? Oh no, you can't bring all those germs in. I think I need to wash my flip-flops as well. Did you know this is the third pair of flip-flops now I'm on? Yeah. Third pair on this expedition. And these were the cheapest one. €3.99. They'll be my flop flips. But they're bloody my favourites so far. Look at that. Honestly, you could eat your dinner off them. Look at that. Look how clean they are, Blue. What do you reckon?
Oh my God, when you tanned on them. You can see where the dirt starts at your ankle.
Blue, get out of the way. You're in the way of the camera, mate. Look. Look, get out. Move. Just give, oh, fuck. Give us a kiss. Tell me you love me. Cute. Oh, we had a visit from the police. The local Bobby came down, had a chat with us, and said that we were welcome to stay one night in Liechtenstein in this particular park up, but we must move. Tomorrow you go. But it was lovely. It was nice. Do you know what makes all the difference for them to actually come in, introduce themselves, have a little chat? I love that. Really nice guy. So we are welcome to be here. So if you are going to come, I will leave the what 3 words. You get one night. Just be nice to the coppers and keep it tidy. You can probably get a sense it's a local thing here, isn't it? Like anyone who's not local. Oh. Who's this? Yeah.
No, everyone is a country.
This is a car park for local people. We don't do duvets. Oh, I reckon that's done. You don't recognise them, do you? Oh, I didn't do a before and after. I missed a trick there. Actually, no, that's a little bit embarrassing. But anyway, another change of country today. Today's route is taking us from Liechtenstein, which is also titchy, and then we're going to move into Austria. So although we're going to be just clipping Austria, we've chosen a park up which is slightly further in, so only by about sort of 45 minutes or so into the country and off route. But it looks so nice that it certainly feels that it's worth doing that, just to experience just enough of Austria to feel like, okay, we've been, seen, done, and then we can move on and into Germany for the following day, which is Nick's birthday. And I think we just want to be settled in Germany for that night. So today is all about getting to Austria, finding this park up and enjoying it for the limited period that it is. But this little one has been amazing. The lovely copper that came by to say hi and offer us basically one night's safe passage and sleep here. He's already driven in this morning, so he was quick to come in early just to ensure that we were actually packing up. So he means what he says. But again, super welcoming, no problem at all. Much rather have that than either be moved on or people sort of not being happy with us being around. So that was nice. So he's given a friendly morning wave of, oh, you're going, okay, fine. So he'll probably check again later to make sure we are gone. But the car park is super clean, picked up a bit of litter. It was clean anyway, so just a couple of fag butts and things that I just wanted to make sure that he didn't think that's come from us. The police car was at the end. Probably nothing to do with us. He's probably just such a small place. That's just where he happened to be, was where I was driving out of the car park. You think, okay, is he waiting to make sure we have gone, or was he just there on other business as well? Like I say, never felt anything other than super friendliness, and I'm not sort of suggesting this isn't a lovely place, but I'm just seeing the sort of tongue-in-cheek fun of it. You're not from around here, and you're politely ushered out. I seem to be the curiosity driving through. Everyone's having a look. Who's he? What's he doing? What's he doing in our country? And it's not cheap either. No, I guess it's because we're so close to Switzerland. Just went into the Spa to get the water. Now, of course, the Spa is never going to be as cheap as some of the other supermarkets anyway. But the water ranged between, I of course picked up the cheapie because I'm a pauper, £2.50 for 6, litre bowls or whatever, 6 of them. But they range from that super cheap one at £2.50 up to 11 something, nearly 12, whatever it is. I don't know. It's not euros, is it? It's something which is just slightly less. I don't know what it is. Corona? I'll have to look that up. Show my ignorance, sorry guys. So yeah, it ranges from £2.50 to nearly 12 whatevers for 6 individual litre bottles. Shocking. And I thought, I'll pick up a couple of beers because it's Nick's birthday. Not from here, you would. Bloody hater. Diesel 185, whatever they are. Yeah, beer. Don't even go there, weren't worth buying. I liked them in the shop though, they were friendly. Danke. Anyway, I waffle and I want to get to the end of this country in the next few minutes. Rambo, I just remembered that was the film, wasn't it?
Where the hell do you think you're going? Hey, I'm talking to you, goddamn.
Rambo. I have to watch that again, it's in 8 years. Oh, someone else taking a photo.
Yes, yes, I'm not local, I know.
This looks like the border. Because you don't have to stop and show your passport or anything. I kind of like it when you have to stop and get a stamp, but no, just got to go through at 20. That's what I'm trying to speed through this bit. And just like that, we're in Austria. No thrills, these open borders. It's kind of a little bit non-event, isn't it? But anyway, went through, didn't even see a copper, least of all army or nothing. So, Austria, we are here. Feel quite happy about this. I don't know if it's any cheaper yet. Maybe if you're this end, it doesn't really make much difference, but fingers crossed. Just waiting for a red light to change. Fingers crossed. I'll start to notice some benefits soon of moving up into yeah, cheaper parts of Europe. Although I don't suppose Germany's going to be that much cheaper. Soon find out. I've managed to find sanctuary in a local Lidl. Thing is, you cross Europe, every time you go in a Lidl in a different country, there are anomalies. They sort of, everything just slightly changes. Shh, hang on a second, I'll give you a bit. Shh. Still haven't found a brownie in the entire trip. But look at that, I think it's a donut, I think. So as much as you get used to certain things and you think, oh, now I can't get that. But look, Blue, you have that and stop. He's a good boy, look. So there's your plus point. You get to try different things out, don't you? So, bonus. Now, just trying to find the park up, which seems to be up in the mountains slightly. I do love their ski chalet style homes around here. Some are more modern, some are really traditional. I love those ones with the real sort of all that fancy fretwork, all the wood, the balconies, the shutters, beautiful. And then if not, they're the ultra modern, proper square glassy box type cool ones. So either way, ultra old, ultra modern, the houses are well cool. Must be pretty high. The old ears are popping again. I yawned it out. Oh, we've lost the road. It's another one where, fingers crossed, this is... Oh, hang on, there's a gate. What's all this about? Interesting. Wow, it's one way to make you feel stupid. Anyway, it's open. That was tough. Oh Christ. Come on, it's a very steep hill start. I better close that gate. Right, onwards. Oh, would you look at this? Oh, there we are. Cool, that's nice, isn't it? Look at that. Like this. Mad. How lovely is this? Not quite sure how best to park.
You have to turn around there. We turn around up there.
Yeah. How lovely. Isn't it high though? My God. Oh, jeez, I can hardly breathe up here.
You can't be young, you start doing that noise again.
I've not noticed. I was too busy just panicking about how high we are. We are so high. This is ridiculous. I'm going to have some concerns about this. But the view is something else. Let's park up and I'll show you how mad this place is.
Right, we were thinking you're going to have to sleep anyway, are you? Because it's going to rain later.
I think, well, I'm kind of doing a nosebleedy anyway, so I think
Yeah,
this is
that's
going to be
what I
good for
think,
my
yeah.
leak as we are. There's enough space for people to get past, isn't there? I think I might just stay
I
here.
was going to say here or in front.
You've obviously got the very best spot and the best garden.
Well, that's what happens when you get up earlier and leave on time.
Right, let's park.
Well, as much as this park up is absolutely beautiful, I reckon we've only gone and done it again where we've parked up and then the local shepherd brings his herd of cattle with raging bells to graze next to the blasted vans. But, you know, that's nature, isn't it?
There you have it, folks. Another thrilling episode of our Van Tales, where adventure, mishaps, and the inevitable chaos of van life all collide. Be sure to hit that bloomin' like button, subscribe, and share this nonsense with anyone who needs a good laugh. Please leave a comment because we love to hear from ya. Also, don't forget to check out our Instagram for more behind-the-scenes action and updates. And remember, if you want to support the channel, head over to Buy Me a Coffee, link below, and we'll send you an Our Van Tales sticker for your support. And a massive shout out to all you legends who've sent a coffee our way. You're the real stars. Until next time, stay wild, stay free, and most importantly, stay tuned. We'll see you on the road.
That sounds good. Cheers, Monday. Cheers, love. We'll see you next week.
Anytime, Merle. Catch you next week, mate. Take care.